We got a bit of a surprise here. This bike came in, I not very long ago had the engine here to work on, to do a few bits and pieces to. It's got the 5-speed gearbox in it, the notorious 5-speeder, and it was having gear selection problems, would you believe. I did what I could with the engine on the bench. I had various jobs to do on it. I think I had the top end apart on it as well to solve an oil leak or two. And the owner collected the engine and fitted it to the bike. And he since brought it back because he said that he's been having trouble getting the gears. And it doesn't seem to run too well. Well, I didn't film any attempt to try and start this because I wasn't really expecting it to either start up very easily or keep running, or if it did run, perhaps not run too well. But it started within a couple of kicks, and this is what I got. Now the engine sounds quite sort of tight, which doesn't surprise me because it's quite freshly rebuilt with quite a lot of new components, so it probably wants a bit of running in. But up on the bike lift, with the rear wheel raised off the deck and rotating it back and forth and trying the gears by hand, I seem to be able to select all 5. The engine sounds like it's running well enough to have a little try out up and down the lane, so I'll be doing that fairly shortly. And then if I think it warrants it or is worth it, we'll carry on and make a video of this, doing one of my short loops and see how we get on. But so far, I'm rather surprised. I wasn't really expecting it to run too well at all. In fact, I just turned the tick over up just before, but we'll knock that back down a little. One thing I did notice is that the choke was on. I started it on choke and I'd knocked the choke off, so whether the owner didn't realise that the choke was on or whatever, I don't know. Obviously this is some sort of, dare I say, foreign carburettor that's fitted to it, but seems to be running alright to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few checks, tyre pressures and so on. I've already checked the oil in the engine. I'm going to make doubly sure that there's some in the gearbox, chain tension, obvious basic things like that, until I'm happy that it might hopefully be safe enough to have a ride up and down the lane, and we'll take things from there. But yeah, it all seems rather promising so far. More on it soon, I think.